What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sania Kira. I know I've been gone, y'all. I'm so sorry when I tell y'all, like, my life has changed dramatically. Like, it's honestly, I've never been this low in a sense of like having to fight to get back everything that I lost. If you're a hater here, that's fine. You can stay tuned because I'm gonna level the fuck back up. But anyway, from the title, I know why y'all here, okay? Yes, I went to jail at my old ass age. Mind you, I'll be 30 next year. So, like, that was my first offense ever, like, first time going to jail. And I'm going to tell y'all about it. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos y'all want to see. This is my first story time after kind of just trying to get back into the swings of, like, recording and, you know, getting back on YouTube. As you can see, yes, we have moved into a way bigger place. I am going to do a house tour for y'all. If y'all can't tell by the purses, my theme is Y2K. So that's like vintage right there. Got my baby fat up there, Juicy, Playboy, all of that is right there. Then of course, my baby fat. But anyway, so on a serious note, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fill y'all in on what's going on and like how my experience was, because this shit was crazy, dog. Like, crazy. But let's get into it. Nobody else made it. Nobody else had it. What I can do, what I can do. Okay, y'all. So getting back to the video. So I actually was able to get my speaker to work. This cute little thing here. I think I got it off TikTok Shop. I'm pretty sure I did. But anyways, back to the video. So yeah, a lot has been going on. This really happened out of nowhere. It was not expected. Sorry, it was not expected at all. It definitely threw me for a loop. But as of now, I think I'm able to reflect on it differently. But it, like I said, it definitely like threw off my entire plan of what I was doing. We were able to move into the apartment, but now it's like that kind of fucked up other opportunities that I had that was given to me. They were taken back, and so that's kind of like in a sense of putting me in a place to start over or try to pick up, you know, where I had left off at. So that's where I am mentally. Like I said, it's been a lot happening, especially last month. Everything took place last month. Um, so we'll get into that. But anyways, back to the story time. I just want to let you bitches know I'm here. Okay, I'm here for you. I'm here. Okay, but damn it, I've been knocked down. Okay, only have one pinky toe left in the dough. All right, I'm trying. Okay. All right. So yeah, now that we're done with that, and y'all know that I literally been here losing my fucking mind. But anyway, we're here. So I believe it was on like the 16th or 17th. Of course, like I said, everything happened in July. July was a fucked up month for a bitch. Anyway, so I was actually offered a position with the 401k company, and I was very excited for it. They gave me the offer. It was good to go. I just had to take my SIE exam. And so, which is something that like I was struggling to get it at first, but I found like I was overthinking the information. Literally, I had found what is it? Is it something gurus? Anyway, when I figured out his name on YouTube, y'all, for your SIE exam, watch him and just take notes and you'll be fine. I literally like 2 weeks before the exam, it all clicked for me just by watching him and making my own notes. So, just a side note, if you're going to go into a job that does like 401k, IRAs, whatever, watch him. But back to the story. So, yes, I'm in here. Mind you, my son has been gone, pretty much been time with his grandma and his dad. So, I'm in here, I'm studying. And mind you, like I get a knock at the door and I'm like, well, who the fuck is that? Because mind you, I was about to order Dairy Queen. I wanted a McFlurry. No, a blizzard. A blizzard. Don't do that. Don't do that. I wanted a blizzard. I wanted an Oreo blizzard with bananas. And I was like, who the fuck is at the door? So I go to the door, you know, mind you, and it's two police there. And I'm like, what the fuck now? Me, like, you already at my shit. Like, I'm not about to run. You see what I'm saying? Like, what I look like running out my own shit. I'm already here. So I didn't run. So I basically had put on my slippers, mind you. I had on pajamas, like little cutesy little booty shorts, little top. because I'm at home. So they were trying to put me in handcuffs. I was like, well, God, well, wait, hold on. Like, let a bitch put on some clothes or something. They were just like, no, you need to come with us. You need to come with us. I'm like, all right, fine. Okay. Whatever. So I left in my booty shorts, y'all. Ass out completely. And braids down to my ass. If I can find a picture, I'll put it somewhere so y'all can see. But ass was out, baby, because I was at home and I was chilling. Okay. So like I had called my mom and I'm like, Mom, like, look, they're here. Like, I'm not panicking, but I'm just letting you know. She's like, no, I'm on the way. They hung up on my mama. Y'all was motherfucking rude. That's one thing I will say. We gonna move the fuck out of this way, okay? Because I don't know, like it just gave like prejudice, okay? It just gave like, yeah, I know you're a criminal. Like you don't even know what it, like what? So anyway, I didn't fight it. Like I said, I went in. I took that shit like a motherfucking G. Mind you, this is my first time going to jail. I never been in jail. I never been in jail. I never had any type of run-ins with the law, unless it's like a ticket, which I rarely get those. My car don't even be going fast enough. Don't judge me, bitch. I have glowed up, but I'm just saying. Back in the days, my car was a cash car, so it wasn't getting up that much anyway. So I didn't really have much running with the law. All right. But anyway, so yeah. So I get put in the car, right? Then these bitches gonna go through the fucking front office where my partner work at in the office and shit. So he like, yeah, that's fine. I can help you. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm flabbergasted. You bitches is embarrassing me. Then my ass is out. Like I'm saying, like my ass is out on top of that. And it's just like, what the fuck? So, okay, so I seen some shit when they put me in the car, they gonna bump hands like this. See, that's how I know it's about that quota bullshit. And that's why I really don't fuck with pigs for real. You know, you feel like you changing the world, great, but do your history on where the fuck police and 12 actually originated from. You see what I'm saying? Like it was never, and you know, I've been on the bitch. My God is spiritual journey. I've been on it, okay? I've been doing my research, everything, but I'm just saying, like, the origin or the history of a cop is never been good. It's never been good. Even if a nigga or whatever, somebody black try to go be a cop, like, it's still, they were still slave catchers. Like, that's what, to bring the niggas back to the owners. Like, that's what their job was. So, me personally, I'm not really a fan of 12, but that's something else. We don't got to get into that right now. That's something else anyway. But okay, yeah. So I'm in the car, right? They bumping fists like, yeah, good job. I'm like, this bitch ain't got a quota. Ain't this by the motherfucking bitch? So I'm just sitting in the back, right? I'm just looking. Actually, the fucking police department was way closer than I thought, bitch. I mean, it was like around the corner and screw. I was like, oh well, damn, that wasn't long at all. So I get there, and mind you, I still had my SIE exam that was due. It was due the next day by like 2:15 p.m., 2:30, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like over here like, okay, warrants, okay, right. So, you know, I'm trying to memorize it and like they like looking at me kind of laughing and shit. And I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to memorize some shit for an exam. Like, I'm not even worried about y'all, whatever. So after a while, like they just started laughing, which again, I wasn't concerned about at all. Let me turn my light off because I got this from TikTok shop. Come in handy, okay? And it's a mirror on the back. But so yeah, I'm memorizing my stuff because in my mind, like I'm gonna have enough time to like take care of this shit, handle this shit, get out. And then once I get out, like, I can take my exam, keep my job, like woo doo woo doo woo. I already quit my last job. Cause like bitches, fuck y'all, cause I got another job anyway. So in my mind, like, yeah, I gotta keep that job secure, right? So I'm in there about 2 days. Okay, the first day, it was mostly like they let you, like, you know, they book you in or whatever. They give you your phone number, they do your fingerprint. I mean, they give you the phone, like make your calls, which the guys were really cool. Like they were letting me like make phone calls and shit, like whatever. I just called my mama the whole time. Cause she gonna pick up. I'm not wasting a call on you bitches that's not gonna answer. Fuck no. Call my mama. So I just call my mama like every time, damn near, right? And we were just having a conversation like I was not in jail. So that was the first day, and I what to eat. He was giving me like he let me choose like what I wanted to eat, and it was like little TV dinners. So I was like, yeah, TV dinners is fine. Like we can do the TV dinner thing. That's cool. So I chose the spaghetti ones because I was like, you just. I mean, at this point, I'm already in motherfucking jail. So if you're gonna offer a bitch a TV dinner, I want the spaghetti one. Like I don't want no pizza. So he brought me spaghetti twice. He brought me breakfast, and I think he brought me like a little snack, whatever. Like the only thing is like my ass was oh, it was on the little like they had like a little bed. It had no mattress. It had no mattress. Like my ass was just sitting on that hard ass. Oh, it was just did not like it. Did not like it. But I stood 10 toes like a G. I took that shit and I just was in there just chilling. I started to finish braiding my hair down because at the time I had some knotless braids that I did. And I just never got around to like finish braiding them down. So I was like, let me just work on that. Like just finish them braiding them down or whatever. So yeah, 2 days go by. Now when I talked to the judge, she told me like what the charge was, blah blah blah, like what's gonna happen. I'm like, okay, bet. Like I said, I'm not gonna like I'm like, okay, just let me know what, And then I just started getting told misinformation, which started kind of pissing me off because first she was like, yeah, well, the bus will come take you to the county you have to be in at 9 a.m. I'm like, okay, bet 9 a.m. Now it feel like the time don't exist in that bitch. Like you just sitting there with the light on. You don't know what time it is or nothing. So I just started peeping on like when he would come to the door when somebody else take the shift because I still had like a little window and I could peep and I could see it. But and like my hair, this old ass half wig. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, cool, 9 o'clock. Bitch, she's like, yeah, we'll get you to the county. You have to talk to the judge there, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool, 9 o'clock. All right. The next day, I'm like, I'm up because I'm like, okay, bet they come at 9 o'clock. And the dude that was at the PD that picked me up, he was like, oh no, they don't come till like in 2 in the afternoon. I'm like, no, he said 12 in the afternoon. I'm thinking, okay, bet I still got time to like deal with this, get booked in over there, get out, and then just take my exam then the same day. Because at the end of the day, like my thing was, I'm gonna take that motherfucking exam. I'm gonna take that exam. I don't give a fuck. If I got out 5 minutes, I'm gonna take that goddamn exam. Okay, mind you, I haven't been convicted of shit, and there hasn't even been a court date, so it's feeling like a waste of time. But anyway, it's okay. So yeah, so basically he like, oh no, they supposed to be coming 12 o'clock. They live downtown. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, okay, bet they live downtown. Is this time? I kept asking him like, hey, what time is it? What time is it? He was like, can you reschedule your exam? I said, let me try to reschedule the fucking exam. Couldn't reschedule the fucking exam. I told them like I'll pay for it. I want this. I want this. God damn it. So there's like, you sorry we cannot reschedule. Like if you miss it, then we'll have to reach out to your recruiter, blah blah. Which I kind of I had an idea what that meant, but I didn't like want to believe it to be honest. Oh damn, my pillow. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't want to like believe it to be honest. So you kind of fucking up my sexy though. Okay, there we go. There we go. Y'all know I love my pink and cheetah print. Act like you know. But anyway, so cool. So it's 12 o'clock. It's then 2 o'clock. And at 2 o'clock, I'm like, okay, it's 2 o'clock. Like, where the fuck they at? He like, oh, they should have been here. I don't know where they're at. Now I'm like getting irritated because I'm like, okay, now you bitches is playing. Like, okay, I get it. Like, I have to do this shit just to get out the way. Okay, cool. Y'all really should let me the fuck alone because y'all can't do shit with me for 2 days. Bitch, I would have still stayed and took the motherfucking exam. But that's okay. It's okay. I'm just still passionate about it. It's really awesome bullshit, honestly. And you know who you are, who really did this. I hope you're happy. I really do hope you're happy, honestly. Go in the mirror and take a look at yourself. Give yourself an applause. Cause what the fuck was your motive here? Anyway, and she know who I'm talking about. But anyway, so yeah. So hey Lola Bola. You're just fat and naked right now. And she can't get in my bed. I had to build from scratch. Anyway, back to the story. So yeah, I'm like, whatever. Like at this point, I kind of accepted that maybe I won't be taking the exam when I needed to take it, right? So he was like, no, the sheriff got to come get you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, the sheriff come. The sheriff was kind of annoying. Like, I get it, right? You just doing a job. But she was just driving so slow trying to talk to me. I'm still trying to take this fucking exam. Then the way they had to book me, oh my gosh, like they had my hands handcuffed to my fucking stomach, and then they had my feet handcuffed. Mind you, I had on house slippers, I had on booty shorts, a Q-top to go with the shorts, and house slippers. And I had them fucking shackles on. Bitch, every time I moved, I was just like, they gonna have to drag me up out of this hole. Cause it hurt so bad and they do it so tight. So we're like, where the fuck I'm gonna run to, bitch? Anyway, so she sees me and she's like, hey, how you doing? I'm just like, just trying to get this over with. She's like, you need my help? Like, yeah, I need your help, bitch, because you got my fucking hand, you got my hands to my stomach and you got my feet together. Like, yes, I need your help. The nigga she picked me up with, he was happy than a motherfucker. I don't know if he just accepted his fate. Like, well, bitch, I'm finna do this time and that's what it's gonna be. Cause he was back there singing and shit, talking, they having a conversation. I'm over here like, bruh, I'm just trying to get this out the way so I can take this motherfucking exam that I've been studying like a month for. Okay. So we riding, blah blah. I'm in the front seat. So I'm mugging like a bitch. Like I'm mugging because people driving by. Like, anyway, so I'm in the front seat, right? She talking like, yeah, this is what I have for lunch, blah blah blah. Can you supposed to be in here hours ago? So I'm really not trying to have no conversation with you. Honestly and truthfully, not trying to sit here and like, no, not trying to do none of that. Respectfully, just get me to where I need to be so I could, I already talked to the judge. And that was false information. The lady here told me, the judge here told me I had to speak with another judge. But I spoke to you. And you are a judge. Like nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Like nobody knew shit. And it was really pissing me off. But it was like, damn, I really can't do shit. At this point, like I'm a whole criminal to them. So like I can't really do shit. So we riding in the front seat. Like I said, I'm mugging the fuck. Like I'm mugging in the front seat. Cause I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm irritated. Check the time. That bitch said 2:16. I'm like, that's it. There go my fucking exam. She's like, are you doing okay? Blah blah. Bitch, you made me miss a whole fucking exam because you supposed to be here at 9 o'clock in the morning. I supposed to be out by 1, maybe 12, just kind of still trying to make the exam. Bitch, what do you mean? Like, am I okay? No, I'm fucking hurt. So, like, I spent hours studying this shit for this motherfucking test. So, anyway, I'm just not talking to her because at this point, like, I just feel like we don't need to be talking. Like, just get me to where I need to be so we can get booked in over here too, which is stupid. I had to get booked in here and then get booked in there. That makes no fucking sense. They should just let me the fuck here. But anyway, so whatever. So we riding, she driving. The fucking she had like a binder, like of folders, I guess of like people paperwork, which should be confidential. But it was like above my head and like she stopped and then she just like hit me in my goddamn mouth. And then, my hands is to my fucking stomach. So I'm up here looking like, how is you cool? I'm so sorry. They should really give us, a bigger compartment for the folders. Yeah, don't you think so? Are you okay? You need anything? Y'all can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. I'm like, bruh, I'm just trying to get to the jail here so I can get booked in and I can go about my motherfucking day. So then the dude in the back again, he just talking like he just accepted his fate. Like, yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna do this time. I'm gonna do this time. I was like, no, bitch, I'm not doing no time. I'm gonna get in here, do what y'all need me to do, and I'm gonna fuck. Too pretty to be in jail. Too pretty to be in jail. You know, with some fine niggas in there on the other side. Ugh. I see why you bitches. I see why y'all be doing the pen pals, bitch. They be looking good up and down. But I be like, hold on, what you in here for? Cause it ain't saying what I'm in here for. You in here for some shit. You got wow. But anyway, So we get there to the jail I'm supposed to be at, right? And they ask me dumb shit like, "What are you worried about? Any type of job or your child or what would happen to like what the fuck do you think?" It asked me dumb shit, stupid. And I like honestly, that department they were all over the place, bruh. Like nobody knew nothing. It's like one person over here talking to me, like, "Okay, we're gonna do da 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 da." She leaves. Somebody come back. "Yeah, so what are you in here for? What's going on?" I'm waiting on old girl. "Oh, she's finna get ready to go home." Uh, it was just like back and forth. Like nobody knew nothing. But the process to get booked in, y'all, that took so fucking long. I want to say I got there at like 2:45 ish, almost 3 o'clock. They was asking me questions about, of course, like, am I pregnant? Who, bitch? No. They was asking me like, have you ever had thoughts of depression? Blah blah blah. And then they, like I said, they took forever to get me booked in with actual booking number. So like I was just in there just sitting, like sitting. Then like they had one of the guys who was like bringing around lunch because the way it was like split between like female and like male. And that's how I knew what the niggas looked like because I could see the males on the other side. Yeah. So he came around like, hey, you want some lunch? We finna get ready to eat dinner. I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, I haven't really ate like that since I was with old boy that picked me up first, the department that picked me up first. He was kind of watching me or whatever. Like I hadn't ate since then. I'm like, yeah. So I opened up that goddamn thing. It was potatoes with nothing but pepper. Supposed to be a chicken fried steak. That shit was rubber. A stale, soggy Oreo cookie. Never knew it could be stale and soggy at one time, mind you. And like this fucking Kool-Aid, but it wasn't Kool-Aid. It was just flavor that you're supposed to put in, in a cup with some sink water and stir it with a spoon and drink it. I didn't eat it. I tried to eat the Oreo because I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I like Oreos, so I was like, you can't go wrong with the Oreo. But when I seen it was soggy and stale, I was like, never mind. I'm just gonna look at everybody else eat, all the officers eat, because of where they had me at. They basically, so I was sitting in the front of like their window. You can see like all the operations, whatever. Everybody run around like a fucking chicken with their head cut off. Basically, I got my 2 phone calls again. Call my motherfucking mama because she's gonna answer. I'm not gonna waste a phone call on a bitch that's not gonna answer from me. That's no. I'm not doing that. I called mama. Yeah, I called her back to back. He was like, "Who's gonna be your first phone call?" So you call my mama. Her number is blah, 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 blah. Y'all need to know that. And I was like, yeah, call mama. He was like, all right, cool. My mom was like, hey, honey, how you doing? I'm like, I think I missed the exam. She said, oh, no. So I'm like, yeah, missed the fucking exam. So that's like sinking in. I'm like realizing, like, yeah, that job offer is probably off the table since I missed the exam. So, I like my moo Ross. Um, So he was like, okay. So it was on like 5-minute phone calls. You get two of them. So then we hung up, and then he was like, all right, who's next? You call her back. She said, hey, okay, so what's going on? Talked to her for 5 minutes. Told her like this booking shit should not be long. She's like, yeah, it shouldn't be long at all. So I'm sitting there with like the little styrofoam, like the to-go plates, like when you go to the cookout, with like BB and them, you get the plate to go. It had the food in there, and like this girl sits next to me or whatever. Now, mind you, like I'm not trying to be talking or like just a little bit, like kind of associating to a point where like, hey, what are you here for? I'm not here for that. I'm here to fucking take care of this, take my black ass home. That's what I'm in here for. Okay. So I'm just, we just whatever. But mind you, I had been locked up, so I hadn't even had a chance to like, and she come in smell like motherfucking roses and strawberries. Bitch, who are you? And her feet was moisturized. Like, bitch, don't piss me off. She looked back at me or whatever, and the dude was like, did you want to eat? So she grabbed it and she was trying to eat it. And I was like, I'm not fucking eating this shit. I'm not eating this shit. I'm going to starve. I'm going to wait. Okay. Because it was not a definite on like how long I needed to be up in there. So you were just like playing it ear by ear because them bitches didn't know a motherfucking thing. They didn't know shit. So I'm like, cool. So she trying to eat or whatever. We just sitting there basically just looking around because everybody just running back and forth, running back and forth, open up the gates, closing up the gates, running back and forth, bringing them on niggas, bringing them on niggas, bringing them on niggas. I'm like, okay. So I guess I'm just gonna sit here. Okay. So I'm like, cool, I'm just sitting there or whatever. Around, let's say around like 7-ish o'clock, they start asking about last names. They can't never pronounce my first fucking name. I'm like, yeah. Then they was like, so then like once they said my last name, they was asking about my case and how to put in the system and all that shit, like the charge. They was asking me about that. They was put in the system. Okay, cool. And I was asking like, how long is this gonna take? Because I'm trying to get booked in so we can get the booking number to be able to use the phone. Oh, it shouldn't take long. I was not okay. 7 o'clock, she asked me that. Then the night shift came in a little bit after. I was not booked in until about like almost 11 o'clock at night. Mind you, they had officers like working both parts, like men and women, but they just let us sit there. Like they put us in a room right front and center. So I like my view because I'm staring everybody the fuck down. Excuse me, can I get some assistance? Are we gonna get booked in or not? Like one person doing fingerprints, one person doing this. Like, why can't all of y'all just maybe rotate, So then the phone line actually cut off at like 11:30, I believe. So, y'all, the phone was connected to the fucking wall. Like, it was connected to the goddamn wall. So you gotta like actually talk to the wall to make sure they can hear you through the phone. Like, it was too much. But the girlies that I was locked up with, they was cool in the bitch. I really had no issues. Like I was more so like the jokester because of course, like bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm laughing. Okay. So I just was talking to the officers like, excuse me, can I, are you guys done doing bookings or what's going on? Like I had to put on my customer service voice to get us some real motherfucking help. Okay. I don't know what his name was, but he was real cool. He kept coming back, give me an update, blah blah blah. But like, yeah, all the women that were in there, mad cool. Even one like she actually stayed close to me, like mad cool. So I didn't really have no issues there. Now my issue came because I was booked in, remember, at like 11 o'clock. Y'all know who I called? My motherfucking mama. Called my mama. Told her it's my booking number. Okay, cool. She's like, oh well, your stuff is still not in the system yet. Fuck you, man. It's not in the system yet. So then I told my friend like, do, 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 do. Because it's a glass window. So, like, I'm seeing everyone walk past my motherfucking ass. Like, I'm not there. So, I'm just staring, like, can I get some assistance? He came over. I'm like, yeah, so what's going on with the booking stuff? He was like, oh, well, they're going to have to bring the booking information here with your bond, and then we can have you do the release form, and then after that, it posts, and then after that, you'll be able. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So I'm not gonna get out of here today, is what you're telling me. Like, it was an old lady in there with us. It was four of us. It was an old lady up in there with us. She was like, just going to go to bed because you're not getting out of here. And I was like, what? She was like, I've been here 2 days for something that costs like $1,500. It's already been paid. They haven't booked me in. I'm like, oh no. So we was on a mission, all three of us, to like get her up out of there because she was older. She was like, she don't need to be up in here, not for no motherfucking 2 days. So then she got let go, not let go, but like they released her around like damn near midnight. I want to say they released her like midnight. Then it was like the Three Musketeers, and we was just looking at the motherfucking window like, bitch, what's the word? So then when the money did post, they let me call my mom. Well, no, they didn't let me call mama. My mom was telling me like I'm doing it now, so it should post. So like I was asking him, like, did it post? Did it post? He was like, yeah, it posts, but you got a 4-hour hold. Wow, y'all had the fucking money. What's the hold for? So then they're like, yeah, so we gotta walk you back to the cell. I'm like, whatever. So then I go back in the cell. I try to go to sleep because like I was still on like I was on a mattress, but it was like that hard ass iron bed they had at the first jail. And I said that sound bad. I went to two jails, but I ain't business. Anyway, so like I was just laying there, and then I ended up like braiding one of my inmates' hair up in there, like I said, mad cool. Did some cornrows and shit. They gave us some little punk ass combs. Somehow I made cornrows out of it. I don't know, but we were just in there talking. I was doing hair, and then like the next morning around like no, then like in the morning around like probably like 5 ish, 6 ish, they called me to do my fingerprints. I'm like, okay. But like, mind you, like everything was backwards. Like I thought they do everything at once, like the first jail. No, bitch, these motherfuckers do shit on their own time. Like they don't give a fuck. They will leave you in there just because, even if the money posted, bitch, they gonna leave your ass in there. And then so I'm like, oh no, you don't need to speak to no judge, blah blah blah. Like you're good. It's like around 5, they woke me up because, like I said, I was in there laughing and shit. And then I was braiding her, so like we was like sitting together on like the bench thing, just talking and laughing, and like we was both trying to lay down together, not like that, bitch, not like that, but like her, like she was at the bottom, I was at the top, and like my feet was going this way, her feet were going this way, but like she tall too, so I was like, I'm just getting on the floor. So like I was the one that got on the floor, she was up there on the thing. Don't do me like that. No, I don't get down. I don't get down like that. So then it's 5 o'clock. They're like, they call my booking number or whatever. And they told me like, okay, the bond is posted. So I'm like, bet, okay. And they're like, okay, you're good to go. Okay, cool. So then I had to, mind you, like at that point I had to still wait for somebody to like come get me and take me to go put my clothes, my pajamas with my booty shorts. That's all a bitch had. All a bitch had. So then at that point, they they took me to the back, was like, go ahead and change for me, blah blah blah. Because they had to look at you when you put that orange shit on and like make sure you ain't got nothing up your pussy, you got a cough and shit like that, which I was just like, but one of my inmates had a piercing up there. I was like, oh shit. I didn't know that. Well, that's crazy. To each his own, babe, because I won't be piercing that. Oh my gosh. I was so appalled. I was looking at her on the other side of the thing like, bitch, you got a piercing in your. Anyway, she know who she is, bitch. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting something to actually fall out when we had to cough, bitch. Girl. Okay, so anyway, so like, yeah, I'm getting changed so I can go, whatever. She's asking like, yeah, what's your charge? Blah blah blah. Oh, that's crazy. Like that doesn't make sense. You're not supposed to be here. Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, bitch, I know. At this point, I'm over it. Just get me the fuck out of here. Okay, because I'm hungry. Y'all done brought Subway. Y'all done brought Whataburger. Just get me out of here so I can eat. My main thing was like, oh, bitch, when I get out of here, I said I was gonna go to McDonald's and get me a large fry, and something to drink. And no, I wanted a sweet tea and a large fry. And so they had to walk you all the way around the building, right? And you get to like the side, and they have to like register all your release paperwork. And then they were like, okay, you're good to go. And I was like, okay. And it was so black. I'm like, damn, where the fuck? I don't know where to go. So I'm just walking. I look homeless. I'm just walking with this bag. And then my mom was like flashing lights. I'm like, oh shit. And then she picked me up. So that was one of the craziest, I want to say, like one of the craziest moments I've ever experienced. Mind you, like not saying I'm goody two shoes, but like I just always say to myself not to be in predicaments like that, because I do have a child, I do have a son, so I just try to stay out the way. But that was just something that really threw me off. Reflecting on it now, I think like I'm definitely so pissed about it because that caused me to lose a job that I was really looking forward to. But I know that the universe is working in my favor. Everything's gonna work out how it's supposed to work out. You know, you manifest your reality. Everything you desire is already here. You just have to attract it. So I know it'll be another job, but just still to like go through that back to back, it's just like you bitches can't do no exceptions. Um, but yeah, so that's basically my story time of like my jail experience. Like I said, I didn't have a bad one. The only thing that was bad about it was because like the timing was so fucked up. This happened back to back in like maybe like 3 weeks. Everything like boom, 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 boom. It was just so quick, and so that was the only downfall. Is like how quick it was happening and how fast I had to process it. So I didn't really have a chance to like sit in it. But like I said, I've done the time. So now I'm heading more towards a reset era, which I will be filming with you guys. I want this to be a journey that you guys follow with me. You know, if that brings them, you know, more subscribers, more viewers, hey, I love that. You know, keep my same OGs. I love that too. But I want a reset era because I feel like that really opened my mind up to, you know, the fact that everything had to be taken for me to like say it like, okay, it's time for me to like manifest or like not even manifest because some of y'all be like, that's witchcraft. All right, y'all. So I am back. Honestly, this lighting looks a lot better because both of my lights died and the speaker. But basically, what I was saying was just that with this new era that I'm going into called the reset era, I really want to take the time to experience certain things. You know, and give myself and my son those experiences. So that will include like, you know, going on shopping sprees, going on different sides of town, going to like high-end restaurants. Like I've been dying to try the Henry and what's the other one called? It's the Henry and the Delilah. So just, you know, just that's something I want you guys to experience with me. I think that's me kind of elevating to another place in my life than what you guys have seen as far as content. So I'm very excited for you guys to see that side and kind of what I'm working on. So yeah, but and my son be saying, yeah, but yeah, so just kind of reflecting on like the entire video again. I'm sorry that it's long, but I don't want y'all to think like, oh, she just being consistent, which I know it comes off that way, but honestly, like when I was like when we first moved in here, we just moved in here, I want to say like around June 6th. Thought it was gonna be like something that was great for like me and my son, but like honestly, like it's been a fucking shit show. So with it being a shit show, honestly, just kind of trying to pick myself up from this point. Like I said, that's what the reset era is for. It's time to do a complete reset. Okay, a complete reset. If you need a reset, come along, let's reset together. It's never too late to reset, ever. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. That's basically what reset means. But it's an era for me because I want to reset in all aspects. But yeah, y'all peep the brats. And I don't know if there was lagoons or it was pink because I got it. And the cheetah print, of course, and then like all my bags. I usually get them from like different places, wherever I can find a vintage purse. Like I want it. And those baby fat bags, I will be coming for them. Yeah, I will be coming for them. Actually, we'll make that a video. We're gonna go try to find one because I know that y'all probably didn't buy up every goddamn purse and wallet. But anyway, that is it for my story time video. I miss talking to y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoy the new background. Like did the light just come back on? I need to get a nose piercing. Oh my gosh. We gotta get some tattoos. Like I want a sleeve. Can you see it? I want a sleeve. And that's gonna be later on. Anyway, so I hope y'all enjoy the video and the new background. I really love it. It really like says a lot about me and like what I love, obviously. Baby fat and Juicy Couture and whatever your heart desire in the Y2K world. I probably have or have it thrown somewhere. But anyways, that is it for my story time. I hope you all enjoyed. I enjoyed recording it for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Also, I want to add this, since I am kind of doing like a reset era, which means I have to get back out there, you know, start over as far as like a job and everything like that. Still trying to be a successful CEO. That I'm not even trying to, like, that's going to happen, okay? I'm gonna be a badass successful CEO. I'm already a CEO. Just need to get it out there and put that. Let me add that on top of that little manifestation tactic. Okay, but no. So I will be recording with we'll be recording my get ready with me's, like my interviews, going to the interviews, how the interview is going. Like I want y'all to be a part of this journey. So once I get there, we can all cry together. We can all cry together. Cause shit, it's been hard, bitch. It's been hard. Life been kicking my ass. All right, and like I said, I got one pinky toe left, one pinky toe standing. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited for us to basically reconnect, y'all to get back into my life, what's going on, me to be recording more. Obviously, I have better quality now. Clock it. I told you guys I was serious. I told you I was serious about you. Anyway, I love you all so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.